out with the somewhat facetious thing. Oh, never mind, and we are on the way. First chest right off the bat is a fighter sword.
Sword right away. Oh, there goes your cat. There goes your prediction.
I reversed the curse. Let's go. Meanwhile, both runners are going up to escape first. Despite being a little bit of a gamble at times, this is still something worth of value because it is essentially free items and technically accessible early on.
Yeah, always a good idea to get these items early. And they're going for the tree pool, finding nothing but hearts in there. That's kind of disappointing. Probably one of the worst things you can find.
Yeah, who likes fans, right?
So let's see what Uncle's got for him this afternoon. And we got
a little bit of love. He's admitting you were adopted. That's okay. I didn't expect to look like that uncle when we got older either.
No, didn't look like that was gonna happen here. And then in the chest, we've got another piece of heart. So a lot of love in the uncle.
We are getting a lot of rudeness right off the bat. With the exception of that sword, to be fair. Sanctuary has a key. Well, I mean, it's me myself, I'd prefer if I'm not getting a progression item to find, the burrito, the map. But having a key there does also help. Because out of all the two things you don't want to see in that dark room chest, it's a burrito or a key.
That is very true. FeralPigMan now heading to the back end of heading to the dungeon area of escape. So he's going to see what the two or three chests are down there, while ninjembro is heading over to the lumberjack check. See what we find hiding in there, whether or not this is going to be an Aghanim seed.
Both of these are really solid in their logic, because both of these are going to be very crucial to the rest of the race, in the sense that if you neglect them for too long, you are going to regret it highly. Sure, that can also be said for a lot of things in, Randomizer in general, but nonetheless, actually, gonna divert from that point. The crab dropping bombs is excellent, considering that the logic counts for the fact that you have 10 bombs at least at all times, even including at the very start. And we have a map check, Eastern Palace having crystal 6, all dungeons having crystals.
Ooh, that's 10. That's a tease there. That is a huge tease. But
for the sake of our runners, I'm hoping that Turtle Rock, Misery Mire, and Ice Palace, all pendants.
That's probably what they're hoping for. And ninjembro, second guessing that big heart, figures, yeah, you know what? I could use the extra health. Let's pick that up. While FeralPigMan heading down into the dungeon to take on the chain guard. Let's see what inside Zelda's treasure chest today.
You can never imagine these guards were. Oh my goodness!
Master sword.
Wow.
This is starting to feel very familiar. I commentated a seed a while back where they found butter sword in less than 6 minutes.
Oh, you were in on that? Oh my goodness, that was an amazing time. Oh no! Oh wait, nope, never mind. False alarm. Death warp. We're good.
Yeah, he found $300, 300 rupees in Zelda's treasure chest. So he is going to the back end of escape. He's gonna have to go to that dark room, but we'll see what happens. While ninjembro making his way into Kakariko Village. First up, Blind's Hut.
And I guess you can find out what exactly he sees in Blind's Hut just in a moment. And as you can see, there are 4 chests and 1 in the back. So, without further ado, we have, oh my god, the Tempered Sword. Something else, 300 rupees. And 10 arrows.
Wow.
What?
This is feeling familiar.
I am very okay with this progression so far. And we got a big 20 and another death warp. I guess you could say, even though this was Blind's Hut, I did not see that coming.
Is it gonna be pun hour?
It's only gonna be occasional pun hour. I'm not feeling too cross-product-esque today. Shoutouts to cross-product. A little bit of love starting off in the cave. And after picking up those pots, we're seeing FeralPigMan starting to take the typical going to double-check Aghanim route. And we have 50 rupees, a piece of heart, and the Moon Pearl.
Moon Pearl!
Seems like there was actual value in there after all.
Yeah, it was teasing us there. No, there's nothing here. Oh yeah, here's Moon Pearl.
Oh!
And literacy from the bottle vendor.
Read a book, read a can't say that on a restream book.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, and there's the chicken throw.
Wall chicken is best chicken.
Yes. Anyone who plays Castlevania knows that.
Yup. I named it Alfred.
I get it.
Hey.
I'm an old school gamer. I got it. Anyway,
Nice.
let's see what's in the tavern here. And we have
a big 20.
Big 20. 2 hams, as Phantom Ryu likes to call it.
I like it.
So, can't check the bottle, sick kid just yet, so he's going to head down. Let's see what's in the library, see if boots are going to be required later on. What do we got in here?
And survey says, oh, it is just a couple of bucks.
Just a 50. Not worth it. Let's check the rice game instead.
FeralPigMan picking up that Master Sword. Going to get very pleased as soon as they enter Blind's hut, and it's a bomb upgrade, and Ninjembro saying, you know what, I got this, and just heading immediately into the save and quit strats, going most likely down towards the dam, going to see what the items are there, and in the mini Moldorm cave, possibly the ice cave, or he might opt to route it later, depending on how comfortable he is feeling on where the boots and the flute will be.
That's very true. This is the typical strats for most runners that I've seen, which makes sense because you get all those delicious items out of the way very quickly, and that helps you decide where you're going to take your route from here. If they find gloves and a fire source, desert's going to look really nice very quickly.
Instead, they found something else that's red. And after the dam opening.
And actually, we found out what that missing item was. It was
the mirror.
We didn't see that earlier. So they had the mirror too.
Oh, and there's the power glow. Oh, wow.
It's going to be one of those seeds, is it? It's going to be one of those where you get a whole bunch of items, good items early on, and then it's going to troll you the rest of the way. I'm calling it now because, well, that seems to be the case when I'm around.
Well, when it comes to V26, we have seen Aga 1 still be required 55 minutes in. So, I'm going to still say anything can happen, and I'm really going to be excited to see what this turns out to be. Are we getting a Stoops Jet Seed? Are we getting a Ultimate Troll of Destiny Seed? We don't know yet, but in the mini Moldorm Cave, we get a piece of heart, a heart container, 100 rupees, a big 20, an arrow upgrade, and a dog in a wheelchair. Shoutouts to dogs in wheelchairs. They're adorable.
And as Nestroya in the chat points out, here comes the troll part of my seat, whatever seat I run.
Ninjembro seeming to... Yep, it looks like they're setting up for a fake flipper? Nope, they are just saying, nah, they're going right over to Ice Cave. Not a bad strategy, all things considered, because it does mean, even though you are taking more time to go up there right now, it does also get that mystery out of the way, especially since they haven't found a whole lot for progression just yet, or at least not enough to be too significant outside of the mirror. And the glove, actually. No, I take that back. They could tackle Tower of Hera right now.
Yeah, Tower of Hera is definitely looking really nice right about now. Also, I've kind of realized that sequence breaking isn't as recommended as it used to be, because a lot of times it tends to throw you further off course from where the logic wants to send you, and if you go too far off course, you'll miss out on critical items. So I can understand not doing the fake flipper. Heart container in the Ice Rod Cave, not quite what he was hoping for there, but...
FeralPigMan also picking up 10 bombs.
He's got more than enough money. He's still got his Zora money. In fact, both of them do. Ninjembro having exactly 500.
Oh, yeah, wow. Talk about being really smooth on your item count. Meanwhile, we're likely now seeing a fake flipper. Will he go to Zora? Will he go to Hobo? Or will he actually just see that he has the Moon Pearl? Nope, he's saying, forget all of that noise. Never mind, I am wrong. He just wanted to use the bush.
Set himself up so he gets right on that right pixel that he needs to get, and he gets it first try every time. And he's not even checking Hobo, he's going right for Zora.
You're right, he's also skipping Lake Hylia Island because thinking, you know, why check there, even though it's definitely hurt runners in the past. But maybe they're going to check it out later. In the meantime, we are now seeing the walking on water glitch. And inside to the waterfall we go, and survey says 10 bomb upgrade, a big 20.
Not quite worth it.
No, not indeed. However, they are walking on water. Talk about a Messiah complex. Oh, and landed on a little bit of land and then canceled it by accident. Oh, we got a bloomerang up on top.
I thought that looked like blue mail, honestly.
It did for a second, but I got a better look at it, and it was indeed in a arrow-esque shape. So I'm not gonna say it was blue mail. That definitely looked like a bloomerang.
Maybe I just looked at it wrong. Nonetheless, we're gonna see what Zora's got for us here. Zora, are we getting into a life lesson, a love lesson, or actually something worth it?
I've never seen Zora be worth it when you get that much money this early. And lo and behold, my suspicions were correct.
Scammed again! He got 10% of what he paid.
Oof. That is what I like to call the CompUSA special.
Sounds about right.
Meanwhile, ninjembro taking this opportunity after the stab and quit to check the back of Escape, leaving no mystery unturned.
3 items, potentially 4. Why pass it up?
And, well, yep, looks like FeralPigMan is actually just right behind in the exact same steps. We have a heart container, a piece of heart, and a burrito. There is 1 item left, and ninjembro is deciding to go for it.
You got that key early. Also, chat pointing out that my math skills are on par today. Yes, I'm being sarcastic.
It's okay. Happens to all of us.
FeralPigMan now checking out the Ice Rod Cave. Going to be disappointed with what he finds there. Well, maybe not. You know, heart container is always not that bad. Let's see what we find for ninjembro here. Will we see it?
Now, everyone's thinking, you know, Butter Sword and Escape would be pretty funny. I'm thinking at this point, no, it's going to be the bow. And, oh, nope, he's still going through trying to find that chest. Oh, and it looks like, nope, still hasn't nailed it yet. Right there.
Come on.
Yep. Come on, you got, and.
Oh, we can't see it.
Yep, it is now a mystery.
He's probably going to check his menu as soon as he gets back up here so he can see what he got.
Nothing of importance. You got it, champ.
Okay, gotta call out Sim57 in the chat. Gave us 250 more bits. Then I heard giving bits increases the chance of a pedestal pull. If that was actually true, I would recommend you guys donate out the wazoo, because I think we'd all love to see a pedestal pull. Also, we just missed what the hobo check was.
Unfortunate, I also did end up missing it. I ended up laughing and closing my eyes a little at the idea of a true 1% seed. According to chat, it was a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. I think the tracker's on it. You know, we got to thank our tracker, HEA408. He would have caught it.
Oh, FeralPigMan getting hit by Zora in the middle of Fake Flipper.
That's an instant death. Even if you have a fairy in a bottle, it is still considered a death. So, yep, that's a loss.
Press F to pay respects.
Yep. Oh! Resclo with 1,000 bits for the pedestal.
We just want to remind you that we are actually kidding about the whole throwing bits at us for a chance at a pedestal. That is not how this works. But nonetheless, Thank you, because I assume you're being facetious.
Yeah, I think you guys know it's a joke, but that would be funny if that actually worked. Also, thank you to Jeffy78 for 6 months of subscriptions. Thank you, my friend.
Always appreciated. Seems like they are now almost giving a intellectual high five, since both of them were in the exact opposite same place of the same route. And with that, it looks like we are going to be seeing a desert check.
Yeah.
Nope, we are seeing an Eastern Palace, or maybe just a Shamalama Ding Dong Master Sriracha, the Sriracha Master. Check.
That is the most complicated version of that name I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, don't worry. I can improv a bunch of it. I got you.
So we'll see what's inside Sir Hassela's closet. We got 3 good items back there. Plus, we might even learn the location of the green pendants. Or actually, we have found that. That was Desert Palace. That was confirmed to be Desert Palace, so we know where that is. Yeah, we missed that. So 20 rupees, piece of heart. Yeah, that was a trash closet.
Yeah, you just went to the old man's garage, cleaned it out for him.
Pretty much.
Meanwhile, normally this section of the Eastern Palace area is annoying when you have a fighter sword. However, when you have a sword made out of carrots, eat your vegetables, kids. You don't have a problem.
Not at all. He's going to make the plan in Eastern Palace. Meanwhile, FeralPigMan taking the route you thought of and is heading to the desert.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a desert check earlier, but no, we are going right over to the desert, probably just for a little bit of an intel section.
Yeah, they don't have a fire source, and it could potentially be boots locked, so there's not much they can do here, but still worth it.
Yep, looks like we're getting a recon, a scouting, an intel information figuring out thing. I can words today, I promise. Me no English good, mouth hurties.
Can't brain today, huh?
Oh no.
So, but let's see what maybe he'll find those 2 items in Desert Palace, and he won't need to come back here. We'll see.
It's entirely possible. Regardless, even coming in here just for the knowledge for the future can also not only give you an advantage in the logic if you're able to figure it out as quickly as possible, but it can also provide an awesome item that you might need for the future.
There's the lamp!
Wow, the lamp right there in Eastern. That is huge. FeralPigMan not making the right play.
No, definitely not. And if he finds the bow here, ninjembro is going to be at a very distinct advantage going in here. It's vanilla bow.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if FeralPigMan ended up finding the bow in the big chest in desert, of all things?
Oh, that would be so trolly.
Oh, I would be delighted. That would just be 10 out of 10 ridiculousness.
But he didn't opting
for the save quit. Oh, to be fair, you're right. He didn't check the bonk, and that apparently is the master key after checking the rest of those. Yep, that makes sense.
Makes sense. So, yep, boots locked. So if we find the boots, we'll check it. But let's see. There's the map. So we're gonna have to check the vanilla big key spot.
We got an Eastern burrito, also something I like to call a gyro. FeralPigMan making his by all means. FeralPigMan making his way over, apparently now going and checking Ice Rod Cave? Question mark. But no, by all means, go ahead.
I was gonna say ninjembro. He's got to check. He's got to hope. Well, actually, no. He's found the map and compass and the big key. So yeah, he's only gonna be able to find 2 of the 3 items here because he has to have the bow in order to get the 3rd. Armos Knights will be holding him.
With that amount of hearts, not even worrying about making the anti-fairy ring skip. Just walking right into it.
Didn't pay off anyway. He only got $5 for his trouble, so that's it for that run. At this point, the play now with the lamp, the play is definitely Tower of Harry. You've got the gloves, you've got the lamp, you've got the mirror. That's the play. Realistically,
despite the fact that these were decent gambles, and in the past we have seen a lot of really trolly seeds want vanilla locations for items, especially for the bow. It does seem like the start of the seed was really screaming, go up to Tower of Hera.
Yep, I mean, they won't be able to find too many items up until the tower, but the tower may provide them with that extra item they need.
Absolutely. You never know when they're going to find Hookshot on Spectacle Rock. That was a pleasant surprise from yesterday's runs.
Plus, we don't know what the old man's got. What's his expert fee going to be today?
Is he going to give us a little bit of love? Are we going to get all the love? Are we going to get some money? Are we going to get the bow? Are we going to get the blue cane?
Let's find out. What's he got?
Oh, it's a big 20.
Yeah, big 20 from the old man. That's not too bad a fee, I'd say.
Somebody once told me the old man had a 20. Now let's go and see what is on Spectacle Rock at this point.
Let's see what we got up here.
Oh, it's the validation arrow.
Single arrow. Not quite what he was looking for. That's probably
and an arrow upgrade. Oh, wow.
This seed is holding those items back.
I'm gonna start calling that up air. I'm gonna call that Reddit Rock because of all those arrows with the upvotes. Oh, is he actually going for the meme? No, doesn't go for the meme.
Instead, he's going to go ahead and activate the Ether Tablet.
Ether Tablet is not a bad gamble at this point. It is still technically, at this point in the logic, as Overworld.
Indeed. So what do we got? Big Love.
Certainly better than a big 20.
Indeed. So let's see what's inside the Tower of Hera. Will we have a basement run today?
Oh, are we going into the basement? Are we going to find some Doritos? Are we going to see some Mountain Dew? We don't know yet. We're going to find out. First thing we get is the big key.
So basement run, slim. Still possible, but slim. You got to find those two items first.
And there's one of them. There is a big 20.
So if they find if any of the three items upstairs happen to be the unique item, that means the basement seed is dead. We shall see. Thankfully, he's got that temper sword, can easily clear through these beetles.
And within these next couple of chests, we're going to be finding out whether or not Ninjembro is going to be dealing with a Fedora routing where he has to actually go back into the basement. Meanwhile, FeralPigMan picking up the lamp, seeing the light.
Oh, testify, I have seen the light!
Oh, we got the small key. That is not necessarily a bad sign, but also not a good sign either.
No, because that means now there's a very good chance that it's going to be the map and compass upstairs, because we still don't know what's in the big chest, and we don't know what Moldorm's got, so that's the basement seed's looking pretty here. Let's see.
And survey says, oh no, we got a 50-50 chance.
We got a 50-50 chance.
I have seen Trolldorm have the item in many seeds recently, and I have not been seeing as many, basement seeds that didn't have obvious signs. So, at this point, you have to wonder, with this 50-50 chance, are we gonna see that change?
Well, let's find out here. Ninjembro's taking on Trolldorm. Yes, we know he's called Moldorm, but we call him Trolldorm for a very obvious reason. If you've played this game, you know why. But with 2 slashes, 2 spins, Ninjembro quickly takes him down. What's he got?
That hot knife slice. Oh no!
Burrito! It's a basement run!
Grab your fedoras, your Mountain Dew, and your Doritos. We're going to the LAN party in the basement.
And sure enough, he's going back in. He's like, I know how this seed works. I am not passing up this other item.
And suddenly V26 decides to show its hand, even just slightly.
Yes. Oh, it's slightly tip of the hand there. We knew this was going to happen eventually.
As long as it's not pretending to be a version 18, then we're okay.
And of course, get your potty breaks in because he's doing the tile room with the invincibility strats.
Yep. Do some light reading and speed run the entirety of World in Peace. I'm gonna speed run doing my taxes. Done.
Takes out those last 2 tiles on his own as he cuts right on through. Oh boy, let's see if this was worth it. Lighting those torches. What do we got?
No!
No! Trolled! Trolled!
Trolldorm's curse has actually come along. The hot knife cut the burger snake, but in the end, the burger snake was the one that got him in the...
No, at this point, we're calling that the Shades curse, because that's what happens when I'm around.
Oh, no.
You think you have to do something, you go and do it, and it trolls you again. I've had that happen where they did a blind pedestal pull only to find it was a heart container.
And much like dwelling in the basement, it certainly shows that it doesn't really provide a whole lot of good.
The only benefit that though, ninjembro did get his first crystal out of that, so it wasn't a complete waste. ninjembro now heading up to Agnes Cave. I don't believe FeralPigMan checked this earlier, so this could be big.
As we've seen in the race earlier, we had Mikan end up skipping this one out of a valuable item. We're going to find out if we're going to be seeing a replay of that. And... oh my god, the hook shot! That is huge! Oh no!
Oh!
We are seeing a double dip immediately into Death Mountain.
Yes, but nonetheless, that still gives ninjembro a huge advantage. Also, shout out to... my Moon Sugar for the $4.99 sub. Thank you very much.
Oh wow, man! It really does pay to check everything when you're going on a route in the overworld around with these dungeons. You have to go with that careful balance because otherwise you're going to regret it very quickly. Here we have ninjembro going to soon discover that this dungeon is also bootlocked. Whether or not they will immediately veer to the right after getting the key or checking on the left is up to them.
But yeah, nonetheless, FeralPigMan, he is not aware that he passed up the hook shot, a very critical item, and that is going to haunt him later.
Right,
he does not even realize. It's always, I've said it every time, it's always that one location you forget to check. That's going to be the one that has what you're looking for.
Yep, that has definitely happened. Funny enough, I was just mentioning earlier in this tournament, Mikan ended up doing a very similar thing against, I can't remember who was there, but it ended up costing a major time difference. Shoutouts to Mikan, because let's be real, that has to hurt.
It does. ninjembro checked the right side of desert, realized the big key was likely on the torch, and noped right on out of there.
Understandably so, and back to the mountain we go.
So he's going to check Eastern Death Mountain here. There's going to be at least 7 items that he... actually, no, 8 more than that, because he... 7 items minimum. Because he's got the Paradox Cave, 8 if you add Spiral Cave.
Yep.
And if he finds the Titan's Mitts, he's going to jack that up even higher, because that means he'll have Dark World Death Mountain, which
and
has
with
not
the hook
only...
shot.
Yeah, so that means not only Super Bunny Cave, but Hookshot Cave. So that's going to be huge. That's what he's hoping for right now, I'm sure.
This could be a make or break pay. Wow, now I can't speak. A make or break play.
Let's see what he finds here. Starting off, Quake Medallion and
oh, wow! Suddenly the Rod mixtape shows up to deliver some straight fire alongside the wavy coin.
Wow! That's already a good cave right there. That's a big payout having the fire rod. That's going to open up a few dungeons right off the bat. Let's see what else we find. We got triple bombs, 10 arrows.
Ooh, we're seeing a little bit of balance.
Yep, a piece of heart, bomb upgrade, and a piece of heart. Oh, fair. Hey, you know what? They got the fire rod and the Quake Medallion. I'd say that's a good balanced run.
Oh yeah, overall the price was definitely right.
Using the bomb jump, immediately heads upstairs. Probably going to check Spiral Cave here.
An understandable gamble considering everything else this mountain has already had.
Indeed. We might even see what's on the floating island. Let's see if we can get a look at that.
Oh, it's just a heart piece.
Yep, that ain't getting done tonight.
No,
now
sir.
It's time for the Walk of Shame.
The leisurely stroll. The scenic route. The old man escape. Or no, the old man fetch, not fetch quest. Oh god, what's that term for when you're going and bringing someone somewhere? Escort mission.
Yeah. Of course, the resident sleeper's already in the chat.
Yeah, resident sleeper cave confirmed. No, just kidding. It is spooky month. Dude, we got the flute. I hope you all had your calciums, because we are immediately going over to Kakariko.
Yeah. Ho 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 ho. Oh, yeah, East Death Mountain paying out huge for ninjembro.
That was, whew. Oh, and the more time FeralPigMan takes to not go and check Agana's cave, the more this lead is going to get huge for ninjembro.
Indeed, and it looks like ninjembro is heading back into Hyrule Castle. He's not doing what I think he's doing, is he? He's going up. We got an Aghanim run.
Oh no. He's taking the risk. He probably saw it and he realized it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, he can't. He doesn't have the Titan's bits or the hammer, so he can't access any of the Dark World portals. So, and he's checked everything else. So, yeah, I think this is the call. This is the call to make.
You know, as much as I don't like experiencing Aghanim Seed, yeah, no, it does make a lot of sense.
And I don't think he's alone. I think FeralPigMan, not having checked Agana's cave, is making the same decision himself.
Ooh, that is going to... I mean, he's not wrong. He's certainly not wrong. But not checking Agana's cave and taking that gamble definitely is going to hurt. Especially when it comes to routing around in the Dark World. Even if you want to have easy manageability to... Wait, can you... Oh no, it's the opposite way I'm thinking of. Never mind. I was going to say right side, but then I realized in the Dark World you can only go from right to left unless you have the hammer.
Yep, so this is as close as they seem to be. Ninjembro has a huge lead at this point, and it's only getting longer every second. So let's see what the Dark World has for us here. Also, time to play our first guessing game here, folks. How many blue balls do you think Aghanim's going to give us today?
I'm going to go with 2.
I'm going to go 5.
5 is a worthy number. Arguably, I think there's actually 6 in a ring, so you're actually going X times 6. So we're both wrong. Hey!
Hey! But yeah, in case anyone's asking, it's between, I think it's 15 is the maximum you can have in a single fight. So any number between 1 and 15. I believe that's what I've heard.
Well, if that's the case, then I've definitely gotten the max before. And meanwhile, we're now at the cutscene. Swiggity swooty. Wait, no, that's the wrong magic term. That's not even a magic term. I'm gonna have a sip of this coffee.
Yeah, okay, yeah. RA stress of pointing out 15 if you don't screw up, basically, is the max you can end up getting trolled with. But let's see what we got here. First shot's guaranteed to be a regular shot. So now from here, it's all random. How many blue balls are we gonna get? Not yet.
So far, 0. Oh, we got 1.
There's 1. There's 2. Of course, here's the lightning bolt.
Ninjembro slashing to the music as if this were Rhapsody for the PlayStation.
There's our 3rd hit. There's 4 hits. Still only 2 blue balls. You're still on track here, Glenn.
Oh, there's 3.
Oh, there you go. You're out.
Price is Right rules. I'm already out.
There's 5 hits. 1 more should do it, but he's got another lightning bolt. What do we got here? That's it! 3!
3. If you guessed 3, congratulations. You get bragging rights.
Veridically seems to have gotten it, so he called 3. What do we have on the pyramid here?
And version 18 seed confirmed. We have an item.
Bombos coin, the swirly coin on the pyramid. And we're gonna check here. Let's see, Crystal 5 at Pod, Blue Pendant at Meyer, Red Pendant at Ice.
Wow. So for all the possible pendant locations, I did at least call that. Maybe today's the opposite of commentary curse for me.
With me around, don't count on it. My fans know. My fans know.
And a solid use of the hook shot to get from the right side to the left side.
Something that FeralPigMan will not be able to do when he gets here, so that's going to cost him some time.
Right, you are. And Jemper almost going up, but then realizing, oh, wait a second, I can go this way instead because I don't have the gold glove.
Yeah, he's going to check. He can't check King's Tomb because he doesn't have the boots, but he can check the graveyard cave.
The cave behind the grave, indeed. V26 usually having some item in here that is at least decent. Maybe it's a luxury item, maybe it's required. Nope, it's a big 20.
Wow, that made you look like a fool there, didn't it?
I mean, when am I not? Let's be real.
I have my days, don't worry, don't feel bad.
So at this point, it looks like ninjembro is going to head over to the Village of Outcasts and probably activate the flute and resurrect Swag Duck from its kryptonite, or carbonite prison? Was that what it was called in Star Wars? Either way, nonetheless.
Carbonite, yeah. It was carbonite.
Thank you.
Anyway, Pigman gonna check Catfish.
We're gonna very soon see if Catfish is going to have an item or if Catfish is going to catfish our runners. Oh, Catfish.
Big 20.
Catfish. Giving a big 20 and certainly meaning FeralPigMan got catfished.
Yeah. So once again, we're looking at ninjembro, and he's not even going to the village. He's going up to Skull Woods. He's got the fire rod.
Ooh, from a couple of recent tests, statistically, we have seen more items show up in the first half of Skull Woods because it is technically accessible the moment you have Dark World access.
Yeah, I believe I heard it was a 45% chance of finding a progression item in Skull Woods based on the way the seeds are set up. They've been done extensive testing, so it's definitely not the bad play.
45 seems a bit high, but oh wow, as I say that, there's half magic. Welp, I'm just gonna shut up now.
Sir, as I like to say, you walked into that like a rake.
Oh, yeah, I did. That was not even insert foot in mouth. That was insert lower half of body into mouth.
It's like that scene from The Simpsons with Sideshow Bob walking into the rakes from each side.
I like it. I like it. Good reference. Ooh, interesting. We're seeing a Palace of Darkness check.
Pod play here. Pod also a very good hotspot for items based on what I've seen.
Absolutely. However, we also have seen this be the mullet of dungeons, where there's a lot of keys loaded in front and items more in back.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Also, shout out to Dr. Bobtastic for coming up with that reference.
Absolutely.
Let's see. We're having ninjembro go and grab the next key so it doesn't have to worry about any keys in the second half.
Don't think he's found the big key yet, so he's probably going to find that here as we get close to Mothula.
I'm already guessing it's on Mothula at this point, mainly because of the fact of course it would be. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, wait a second. We are getting a pedestal check? Nope, we are not getting a pedestal check. False alarm. Wait, double false alarm. We are getting a pedestal check. I hope everyone in chat is getting ready. Get your bless RNGs, get your pog champs, get your hype going, because we are about to find out whether or not all of this is going to be in vain. And
arrow upgrade.
Gotta love it. I can't wait to see chat get instantly disappointed. Yeah, there's the disappointment.
There's the disappointment.
Yes. Feed me your negative energy. Oh, ninjembro taking this time to say, you know what? I'm not even checking that down there, that chest down there, because I can probably save some time if I just go straight to Mothula first. With half magic, that is also a very, very logical decision.
Indeed, indeed. Also, you feed off the negative energy. Have you ever seen the movie Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, I saw that. Oh, I experienced it.
Good. I gotta use every ounce of your rage.
Also, I'd like to point out, FeralPigMan in our shenanigans did get the bow in Palace of Darkness. That is super big.
And a very quick kill of Mothula there from ninjembro. Gets the burrito, so he's gonna have to go back for the big key.
He's getting a very earthy burrito. In the meantime, FeralPigMan going to be putting that mirror to use after grabbing the next key. Wow, that's an interesting turn of events. One of them has hookshot to make it to the left side. The other has literally the bow, which will take care of 2 crystal dungeons.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the lead is shrinking.
Slightly, absolutely. It's a lot closer than we thought it would be. Also, since we're going through some familiar areas here, I want to take this opportunity to remind you folks, if you are enjoying both of our runners here, ninjembro and FeralPigMan, please be sure to give them a follow on Twitch. And of course, same with our tracker, Hie408, and myself and my co-commentator, Glenn Ty. Please give us a follow, show your appreciation. We work hard to give you guys a good show. And yes, folks, I actually do that without a script. I can do that right off the top of my head. That's how good I am.
With enough conviction, you can sound like anything scripted.
Pretty much.
Now we're seeing a big key nope. Seems like ninjembro can't. Wait. Am I wrong?
He's in the big key room.
He's not going the long way around. He's just using the bomb jump. That would make sense.
Yes, it would. So he's going to grab a big key and then just a 5-arrow upgrade.
5-arrow upgrade. Not worth it. Not worth it indeed. But nonetheless, was very smart on the routing to check that last. Now, we're going to most likely see a play into the Village of Outcasts, and we are going to see Stevestown.
Makes sense.
I was expecting him to immediately check Bumper Cave the moment I said that, because I've been wrong so far.
No, it looks like you actually called it this time. He's going into the village, and meanwhile, FeralPigMan gonna check the big chest. What are we finding there?
Oh, it's a green rupee!
Single rupee! Oh, how disappointing.
Clearly the rarest of rupees.
And because he does not have the hammer, he is going to warp out of there and head right into Eastern Palace. He's already checked this place, so all he's got to do is rush on through, go mode it, and head right to the Armos Knights.
Oh, wow. What if the Armos Knights have hammer?
Oh,
silver arrows in Thievestown, in Village Outcast.
So we have our silver arrows now. That's going to make ninjembro with an advantage there because he's going to be able to clear through those Armos Knights even faster. Let's check the chess game. Just more rupees, but he gets more than his money back, so that's not too bad.
Ooh, FeralPigMan just missing the RNG manipulation to make the Stalfos only have 2 appear in that room, instead getting a big ol' 3. And into Stevestown we go. We're going to say hi to Steve. Wonder if we're going to find a clue. What
was that?
I have no idea. What the actual heck was that?
Did one of our streamers accidentally had some music play?
Did one of our streamers have their alerts still up?
Blue mail, by the way, from Thievestown.
Judging by the immediate silence we get, I suppose we got a follow alert from ninjembro.
Uh-oh.
Shout outs to you actually supporting the community. We appreciate you. At least this time it wasn't about a Gatorade itch.
Oh God, I remember that. I've seen that.
Nobody likes a severe reaction to Gatorade.
No. Anyway, ninjembro checking the last of the chest now. Finds the big heart. So I believe he's found the big key, so he's going to be heading into the back end of Thievestown. Hopefully there won't be an item in the big chest because he does not have the hammer to access it. Meanwhile, FeralPigMan very quick.
That's gotta be.
Oh!
That's That's gotta be Kane!
Gotta be Kane!
By God, King! By God!
Oh, the big red Kane from the Armos Knights! What a shot!
My goodness, though. So they did have something that was very important.
Yeah. But where does that lead them? Because again, we can't get into Misery Mire without the Titan's mitts.
Yeah, you're right. We also can't get into Swamp without the flippers. We can't get into Ice Cave without the flippers or the Ice Rod or oh no, we have Bombos.
Yep. Actually, is
Did I say
FeralPigMan FeralPigman's finally heading that way. Is he gonna check Agnes Cave?
Oh boy, here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Is the dog finally going to pick up the scent?
This could put him on the right path here. Ninjembro finding the map in Thieves Town. Yep, he's going to Agnes Cave. He's about to pick up his hook shot.
There we go. Also, I have to say, there's something ironic about stealing a burrito from Thieves Town.
Oh, you're making me look bad in the pun department, and I'm usually bad at puns.
Hey, by all means, at least now both of our runners have the hook shot.
And FeralPigman bombing the chest for good measure. Frustration bomb.
Do I feel that frustration? So,
right.
Now we're going and seeing Blind. We're going to be like, sup, how you do? And Blind is going to be like, hi, I'm totally not some weird monster parading around as a maiden.
Oh, but he just found the small key, which means the big chest has one of the items.
Oh, and he's taking the gamble. He's not even taking the moment to go out. He's taking that gamble. If that gamble does not pay off, he is going to spend a lot of time going back.
Oh, no matter what, he's going to have to go back because we've already found the map and compass. That means both items are in big chest. Oh, my God.
That means Blind has a big key.
No, he have to have the big key to get back there. So
you're right. Items. My bad. Totally forgot.
So no matter what, he's going to have to come back when he gets the hammer and pray that big chest doesn't have anything big.
Hammer's required for that chest. I keep thinking ahead of myself. Oh, we have the ice rod. Oh. Suddenly, we have the mixtape rod and we have the Foreigner rod because that rod is as cold as ice.
Yeah. So, yeah, all he needs is the hammer, and Turtle Rock's starting to look tempting.
It is. Early Turtle Rock is, well, it could be worse. It really could be worse. It's not the best for routing, but at least could be not bad.
So he's going to head down to the south end of Village of Outcasts to probably do the digging game. Actually, no, he's going around to do the digging game. We'll see what Alec Baldwin has for us today.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that people call him Alec Baldwin, and it makes perfect sense.
Blame Fancy Rio. He keeps calling him that, and I just can't stop. Oh, only a triple bomb from the digging.
Ooh. The fireworks or the triple boom, and not too much worth it, but at least this time you didn't have to dig up 30 spots before you found it.
Indeed. And I think at this point, he's going to check Stumpy, Mirror Cave, and then Hype Cave.
Oh, I hope you're all ready. I hope you're all ready for Disappointment Cave.
I was about to say, don't get too hyped yet. Oh, we got our
first bottle.
With some Mountain Dew.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of Mountain Dew. I mean, you already went to the basement.
Indeed.
And once again, we have game audio.
Yeah, chat's been asking for it. $300 in the Mirror Cave. So now we got to check the Hype Cave and see if it's actually hype this time. Chat's saying that there's got to be something in there. Mitts, hammer, or boots, they're thinking.
Ooh, meanwhile, FeralPigMan taking a couple of drops Seems like the frustration's getting to him a little.
Yeah, I can understand that. After finding that hook shot so late, he probably knows ninjembro already got it.
At this point, I bet he's happy to find that he got the half magic.
Probably. Got it before he really needed it that badly, but let's see what the Hype Cave has for us today. Starting off, we get
a big 20.
Rupees. That's a bad sign.
Oh, we got some Kool-Aid. We got 3 bombs.
Got some code red there.
20. And we got
the flippers! Chat called it!
We are literally 1 item away from Swamp Palace. However, where that hammer is, nobody is certain. Alright, I'm gonna give that Hype Cave a 2 out of 5. At least had the flippers and some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Are we getting a Bombos tablet check? We are.
I think we are.
That is very valuable because when you have the opportunity, Bombos tablet is very, very neglected.
It is, and I've seen it pay off more times than I dare mention.
Mm-hmm.
It does this time, and it's...
Oh my god, and it pays off yet again with the gold glove! Whoa! Oh no!
Tight fits on the Bombos tablet! ninjembro taking that lead and running with it!
That literally means there are 2 items in Desert that FeralPigMan neglected to pick up until far too late. Oh no!
And this just opened up the game for ninjembro. FeralPigMan doing his pedestal check, finding out not worth. But yeah, ninjembro has taken the lead that he has had so far and is now running with it.
This is... Whew! My goodness, this is just getting a little rude.
The point, FeralPigMan is spamming the book all the way to the portal.
FeralPigMan deciding to take their creative intuition. Oh, we got the first shield. We got the Fisher-Price My First Shield. But yes,
yeah.
FeralPigMan is indeed expressing their creative licensing, if you will. Or their artistic license, and trying to remix the Skullwoods music.
Well, wrong tube. Yeah, blood coming from my nose. Well, you could say I'm having an overdose of awesome. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Oh, FeralPigman's probably not feeling too hot after finding that in Fire Rod. No, that wasn't the Fire Rod. I'm thinking something else. Wow. Okay, never mind. Oh, and I just made a pun and I didn't even mean to. Ugh. I actually feel bad about that one, Chad. I apologize.
That's when you know you're a true pun master, when it just comes out naturally like that, you know?
True. Silver arrows have been found for both runners. We're not gonna necessarily see a Silverless Ganon today.
Nope, not at all. So where's ninjembro going? I don't think he's activated his flute yet, has he?
You're right, he has.
No, he has. Oh, he's checking sick kit. He's checking sick kit.
Valuable. Very valuable information you can get right now. Especially since it's already on the way. And Sick Kid just has a heart. He's just happy to see that someone else picked up some Kool-Aid and some Gatorade.
Yeah, he's a Time Lord from Doctor Who, so he had 2 hearts. He gave up 1.
Ah, makes sense.
Ninjembro now is activating his flute, so get your swag ducks in chat, ladies and gentlemen, because as a recent chat member did once say, the goose is loose.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I think it was OG Kibbs in the chat one time that gave me that, and I was like, I took it and I just took it for my own.
I don't believe you. That is pretty great. And we are immediately seeing a Misery Mire check.
Can't blame him. He could also turn around. Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could pretty much turn around and he could complete a. I think he could complete Desert if he wanted to, if he's got everything now.
Was that Quake I saw?
I believe I saw that. Yeah.
And aside from being able to check the Mire Shed, he can actually go and check Checkerboard Cave. We might be going and seeing, oh, and there's the hammer!
Stop!
Hammer time! Oh my goodness. This area is just loaded with all sorts of items. I'm now calling this the archaeology seed because you had to go to the desert to dig up some crazy stuff.
No kidding! Oh, man! What a run! And then ninjembro has just had all the luck making those plays. Another bee in a bottle. He's like, no, I've got 3. I'm good. He is not going to make the play on Misery Miner. It's actually Bombos at Mire, according to our tracker.
Ah, I see.
Thank you, Hiei. So where is he going now? Because he's already completed both Skull Woods and Thieves Town. So what's he doing over here? Is he going to check Bumper Cave, maybe? That's true. Peg Cave.
Oh, you're right. He's going to go to Peg Cave. He's going to see Senior Frog, dance with him in the moonlight, return him as the breadsmith.
And then pick up the purple chest and take it over to Gary. So this is actually a really good routing decision. A lot of potential items here in one area. Very easy to get through. I can see why he's doing this. Plus, as chat points out, he can also go back into Thieves Town and check that last chest he missed.
Oh, that's right. This means he's going to essentially be full clearing both Light World and Dark World Kakariko. And that, just even for peace of mind, is absolutely worth it.
Yeah, and if he finds any other good items down here, it'll really pay off.
And the Resident Sleeper Cave ends up giving a whopping big 20.
You know, looking at this tracker right now, between both her runners, the only item we don't know the location of is the boots for Gumbo. Yep. Unless Ether is at Turtle Rock.
But true.
Boots, the only item we're really missing. So let's see if we find those. Triple bombs from the Swordsmith.
Wrong item we're looking for that starts with a B.
Fortunately, it doesn't have the mushroom or the red cane. Hadn't have the mushroom or the powder, so he can't do anything with that.
Right, you are. And seems he's immediately going to fly over to location 7 and go drop off the lunchbox to the old man. Meanwhile, FeralPigMan is going to be taking care of Blind and making quick work of him nonetheless.
Our container from the purple chest, not much worth there, flying right out of town. Where's he going?
And just like that, bam, FeralPigMan grabbing the ice rod. And it appears into Swamp Palace we go, over with ninjembro.
He's got everything he needs for it. But we know at some point he's going to have to head back to Eastern Palace because that's where the Red Cane's waiting for him. He's going to need that in order to get Gumboed.
Meanwhile, the dog is going to the backyard and going to dig up something. Going to find out what they're digging up is not really going to be that worth it.
Pretty much. Yeah, as chat points out, the only hope for her Pigman at this point is if ninjembro wastes too much time getting to Palace of Darkness because he has to go there to get the bow and then turn around and get to Eastern Palace.
All right, you are.
Also, how ironic that Eastern Palace and Pod are both crystals 5 and 6.
Oh yeah, that is rather fitting, isn't it? And we had a quick crossfader check on audio from ninjembro to FeralPigMan.
Looks like it there, yeah. ninjembro gonna head out. Is he gonna check left side swamp? Considering how far in he is.
You know, I wouldn't risk it at this point to not check it. You still have 6 items that you can get in this in this dungeon. You still have the opportunity to find the boots, and even though you could essentially go mode this the moment you get the key in the middle area, you never want to skip by and then have to come back later to do this for a second or third time. For those asking, Hammer was in Myershed.
Yep. And FeralPigMan now is checking out the Hype Cave. Going to be getting his clippers here in just a moment. While ninjembro checks the south end of Swamp, sees what we can find there.
The only thing I'm worried about is FeralPigMan deciding to go over to Swamp, gambling on the Hammer. No one likes a double or triple dip Swamp. Big key found in the chest. I don't actually know what to call that chest. I usually call that block chest.
Sounds about to me. Finding
3
triple bombs there, and he is going left side.
Whatever happens, let's just hope they don't flood the key. Since they're in this part of the tournament, I'm certainly going to be suspect if they actually did flood the key.
No, he remembers. He's going for it.
Ninjembro has to be feeling good at this point.
He can't feel too far behind. We're only an hour in, and he's already got all these items. FeralPigMan now heading over to East End Mountain. He's going to be picking up all the stuff that's hiding over there. Which I believe included the Quake Medallion and the Fire Rod downstairs, so he's going to be happy to see those.
Yep. Meanwhile, we're getting a left side check, fortunately. Making sure to clear everything while not in go mode. Very, very standard procedure, fortunately.
Always the smart thing to do. You never want to miss anything until you know you've got what you need. Do not pass up a chest because odds are good it's going to have what you're looking for.
Yup, as we saw with Hookshot and Gold Glove.
Yeah, and FeralPigMan still hasn't found that yet. He still has not checked that tablet. That's once again another item that the longer he waits on it, the more of a lead it's going to give ninjembro. There's the compass. So left side not paying off this time.
No, indeed, you're right. It's actually unfortunate because, as I mentioned, Bombo's tablet is often the most neglected and forgotten about.
That's what happens when if you neglect it and then it has the item you're looking for. I said it earlier. It's always that one place you don't bother to check. The one place you think, nah, they won't have anything there. Yes, they do.
They always do. Never count on your luck for that. Very rarely have I ever seen anyone go, oh yeah, I'm just gonna skip every left side and have that work. It's happened once. Once.
Thankfully, ninjembro still has a few more chests downstairs to check, so he might find something along the way on his way over here to Argus.
That is entirely possible. If I'm correct, I saw that we have 2 dungeon items and not 3. So judging by this, he has a total of 3 items left to pick up.
Well, let's see what he finds here. First, we find
Red mail. A big 20.
2 red items, not the ones he's looking for.
No, certainly not. Ninjembro finally picking up the flute. Or sorry, FeralPigMan finally kept picking up the flute.
Yeah, I was going to say there. And Blue Cane.
Everyone say hi to Brian. He showed up.
Yeah. But still, having that red mail is nice, especially since we still got some of the tougher bosses ahead, like Cold Stare. And, of course, definitely, Vitreous can have his moments. Trinac's always a pain.
Very true.
So having that red mail is a nice little touch.
Absolutely. And having the Cane of Brian there, in the case that they actually have to go down Laser Bridge, never a bad thing.
No, it is not. So ninjembro now going to take on Argus. Got to use that hook shot to pull up those puff balls.
Meanwhile, Swag Duck is getting his anthem played for the ears of many.
Rise for the Link to the Past national anthem, people.
And down Argus goes. Those cheese puffs going and being slaughtered. Argus having the map. And the next crystal has been found, meaning that, well, at this point, despite them having different dungeons, we now have a 4-3 crystal lead.
Indeed. So what play does ninjembro make next? Does he go to pod, like we suggested? Especially now since he can technically full clear it, since we know the bow will be there.
Right.
Or does he take the chance on Ice Palace instead?
Nope, he's taking the chance on Dark Palace, or Dark Side, or Dark World Eastern Death Mountain.
That's not a bad play to make. Again, we still got Super Bunny and Hookshot Kid.
It's entirely logical at this point. If you don't know the bow is actually in pod, you're probably thinking to yourself, all right, there's going to be just as many items over here. This means I can go here, and worst comes to worst, I can get some intel on Turtle Rock afterwards to make sure that if I do have everything, bam, I can get that done with. Wait a minute, that can't be the case that he's thinking that part, because he doesn't have Canis Amaria.
That's true. He's not gotten, again, you have to get that from the Armos Knights, and he does not know that.
No, he doesn't.
But nonetheless, he's got the Super Bunny Cave, so let's see what he finds here.
Oh, smooth. Making sure to use the hook shot to pick themselves up and go through the block.
Not a bad play at all. Let's see what he finds, and we got
a little bit of love. And 50 bucks.
To be fair, we're at the point now where we're going to start seeing fewer and fewer good items, because really, again, the only big item they have yet to find is the boots.
Oh, we're getting an intel check.
We're getting
and
a Turtle Rock check.
Has
it is
Quake.
So Turtle Rock is accessible once he gets that cane from the Armos Knights.
And as we know, right now, this is anything. We got a big 20. We have a piece of heart.
Let's see what else we find
Another
here.
big 20.
Another 20.
This is not looking good.
No, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Oh, me
and another
either.
piece of heart. Hookshot K fail. So where is he going now? Because I know he's already completed Tower of Hero. What is he doing over here?
He's going
you
for
know what?
Spike
Spike Cave. Spike Cave.
An interesting thing to note, version 26 doesn't normally account for Spike Cave in the logic. However, that does not mean you're not going to find an item there. And as we've seen in these tournaments, there have been times where Spike Cave has held an item for progression.
Indeed. Meanwhile, FeralPigMan taking on Montula as we speak. See how he does with that.
So far, not bad.
20 bucks from the Spike Cave, so no go there.
Ooh.
Sorry, Devour. Pedestal hype is not happening. We've already been checked. Just 10 arrows.
And very fortunately, Mothula been made quick work out of. And that crystal is now down.
And I think he's going for Ice Palace.
Oh, he's going to end up at pod pretty much last at this point, and he's going to be so disappointed when he realizes, oh, that's where the bow was.
To be fair, it's a risky gamble to go to pod when you don't have the bow, because if you don't get the keys in that first chest, it can be quickly bow locked.
That is very true.
So it's probably what his mindset is like, I can't go into pod unless I know I have the bow. Too bad that's where the bow is hiding.
FeralPigMan picking up the big key and going to get very disappointed with the big chest. Meanwhile, ninjembro going through Ice Palace and most likely going to full clear it.
Yeah, but again, the boots could be here, so that's not a bad idea. The early big key, that's always nice to find.
I mean, it is version 26. The one thing that we keep saying to ourselves, even if it is confirmation bias, check Skull Woods, check Pendant Dungeons.
Yeah. Because Pendant Dungeons, well, the version 26 logic loves to troll players by putting big progression items in Pendant Dungeons just to make you go into them.
And it certainly is fun to see. Like, don't get me wrong, it does create great entertainment for races. Ooh, Disappointment chest has been opened. A disappointing chest, much like opening, or much like cutting into a birthday cake you bought for yourself.
And then finding out you got the wrong flavor anyway.
Oh, that is disappointing.
Ninjembro opting not to go for bomb jumps here. That's a very common strat, so I'm surprised he didn't go for it.
Well, he actually doesn't have any keys, so if he was going to try to actually clear the dungeon, he wouldn't have been able to, and he would have had to just fight Cold Stare directly and then double dip back into Ice
Fair
Palace.
point. Fair point.
It's a very unfortunate thing. However, when you are lucky enough to get the key early, it is very relieving. Because at that point, you can bomb jump and then clear everything else, and then immediately jump down into Cold Stare.
All right, so there's
a
the
nice
map.
burrito.
Nobody likes a frozen burrito.
Yeah. Then again, to be fair, most frozen burritos are garbage anyways.
That's true. Big Chest has $50. Still not finding those bombs yet.
Yeah, Big Chest certainly not a big spender by any means. Making quick work of those scattering ice sprites. Ooh, having a very clean procedure to go through that last one.
No kidding, that was smooth. That was almost swag strats the way he was doing that.
Right?
So FeralPigMan now got a probably full clear swamp trying to find those Titans myths, which we know there won't be there. Oh no, actually he's already locked out.
Oh, you're right, because you can only grab one thing before having the hammer.
Yeah, but he's heading up. Oh, is he finally gonna check it?
Yes, go check out Joe. Yes, perfect.
Oh, he is gonna be very happy to find what he sees one on that Bombos tablet.
He's also probably going to be a little salty.
Considering how he was with Agatha's Cave, I don't doubt it.
Like 2 in a row. Yup, there we go.
Frustration slashes. There's the compass and Ice Palace.
Because in a randomizer, who would have guessed that such progression items were actually going to be there? Out of all the other options, surprise, go to the desert.
Yeah, especially after he just found he found the hookshot. He's like, there's no way there's gonna be anything else that big in here. No, Titan's beds are there. Dang it!
And as logical progression would go, immediately to the mire shed, he is going to be very happy to find that hammer and be a little relieved that he did check it.
All right, yep, got his hammer. Now, some chat saying he's in go mode. Technically not. He is in Schrodinger's go mode. Because there's still a slim possibility that the boots may be required. If the big key is on the torch, it is boots locked. So we are in Schrodinger's go mode, or otherwise I would be calling it.
Wait a minute, hold on. Isn't Desert Palace a pendant dungeon?
Why do you think I didn't mention Desert Palace? I said Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, I should have heard Ganon's Tower, but I thought Desert Palace because I was looking at the desert. Never mind. Certainly is one of those days. Meanwhile,
Ninjembro making the play on Pendant Misery Mire. He is looking for that bow, most likely. This could be what cost Ninjembro the race, because he is trying to find that bow, and he is going everywhere except the one place he thinks it couldn't be.
Well, he's certainly going to be, I wonder if we're going to see some frustration slashes from Ninjembro at this point when they find the bow.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he bombs the chest. Because if he loses this race, that's what's going to cost him, because he has had the lead for the majority of this race, and I think it's at this point where he loses it.
Yeah. It's certainly his race to lose at this point, but that lead will dwindle the more FeralPigMan picks up all the items required.
Finds the shovel in Misery Mire, hashtag fetch quest.
Ooh. Are we going to see the ultimate fetch quest? Are we going to see... Oh, it can't be the ultimate fetch quest because we already went to Sick Kid. Ultimate fetch quest includes shovel to mushroom to vanilla powder to magic bat holding... I believe it's a bottle to go to Sick Kid. To get the book, actually, never mind, we can't definitely do that because we already had the book. But basically, it turns into a pedestal seed where something that's on the tower for Aga 1 is required.
Alright, so let's see what else we find. There's the big key for Ninjembro. FeralPigMan on his way to the Helmsar King. And given that he's got the silver arrows and tempered sword, he should have no problem clearing through that.
Right you are. Meanwhile, he's making quick work of that. Ninjembro is covering all the bases, getting a burrito in the compass chest. Making their way around, making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past as they're homebound.
FeralPigMan just having no problems with the Helmsar King, getting right past those fireballs.
Oh yeah, just easily swoosing on by them. Countering the next fireball shot by breaking the mask. And down goes King Helmsar.
I did not see what was in that last chest for Ninjembro, but whatever it wasn't what he was looking for, because he noped right on out of there. I think he's going to finally have to make the play.
Oh, where's he? Oh, he's going to use the flute scoop.
Shovel.
If this turns into a multi-layer fetch quest, this is going to be very interesting.
Oh, I will laugh so hard.
If it's a multiple layer fetch quest that turns into the boots and boots are required, that is going to be some next level shenanigans. Nope, never mind.
Nope,
Dream is dead.
just a heart container, and he's not even gonna bother. He's got more than enough health.
Oh yeah, at this point he's going, you know what, I can't waste any more time by holding this up in the air for some reason with 5 seconds. And now he's going to double check everything, not realizing that he needs to bite the bullet and give a quick check to Palace of Darkness.
FeralPigMan gonna hurry him, go back and finish Swamp Palace now that he has the hammer. Oh, he's going back to Thieves Town, big chest.
Oh, wait a minute, that's huge. I forgot all about that. This could be where the boots are.
It could be, but at the same time, it's gonna be such a waste of time.
It is, however, if one of our runners gets the boots and the other doesn't, that still could be enough time made up by boot speed alone.
Let's hope that's the case. Well, since we're traveling through familiar territory here, I would like to once again remind you folks, if you've been enjoying these races so far, we have all races going on all the time on all of our channels. We have Speed Gaming 1 through 4 and Randomizer Mania 1 through 4. With our secondary tournament happening on Randomizer Mania, please be sure to follow all of those channels. Because you never know when there's going to be another randomizer race going on. You never know who you're going to see racing, who's going to be commentating. It's going to be a wild trip. Please check the schedule, see what's coming up, and enjoy.
And once again, if you're up for enjoying some more awesome shenanigans, feel free to go and check out ninjembro and FeralPigMan's Twitch accounts for more good randomizer action, as well as, of course, all of the other channels that were just mentioned.
And of course, let's not forget our tracker, Hiei408, who does his own work, and of course, my partner in crime, Glenn Ty, as well as myself, The Shades, at The Shades AT. All of us got plenty of stuff for you here, so please be sure to give us all a follow.
Whether you love puns or you hate puns, you can find something for everyone.
Pretty much. Oh, ninjembro is finally making the play.
Finally biting the bullet into the Palace of Darkness. This is going to be such a significant move.
Yep. Oh, and since we've got Pugs, we've got Andy in the chat.
Hey, shout out to Andy.
Andy!
And once again, Brian making his appearance.
Yep. We've seen him come into play already tonight. But yeah, a good point from the chat here. Because Desert Palette is not required, those boots could be anywhere, including Ganon's Tower.
Oh, right you are. Now, what if boots are required for Ganon's key, and they happen to be in the last chest everyone checks? Tile room.
Oh, you cruel man.
What can I say? I've seen it happen. After making a triple dip in the Ganon's Tower once, oh yeah, no, everyone's going to suffer.
Oh, man. There are plenty of ways those boots control our runners if it becomes required, but they're being fair here. The odds of boots being required aren't exactly high, so let's see.
That is a good point. We are basically just leading into something else that might not even happen, and let's not persuade our runners from exactly what is going on, our audience from what is going on with our runners. Because right now we are seeing dungeons getting cleared left and right. Ninjembro very soon picking up the bow.
And Glenn Ty making his play on Turtle Rock, because that's all he's got left.
I sure am.
Sorry, can't brain today.
Nope, it's okay.
There's the bow. Ninjembro's probably thinking, why here? Why here of all places?
Yep, that would be very frustrating at this point. However, they're probably feeling so behind they're not even going to give the satisfaction of frustration slashes.
At this point, I don't blame him. But FeralPigMan now heading up through Death Mountain to get to Turtle Rock. Will the boots be hiding there? Could we see boots on Laser Bridge?
Well, it could be there, down in Turtle Rock. Down in Turtle Rock. But we're not going to find out just yet.
All right, so let's open this up. Thankfully, we know he's got the Quake Medallion, and we know that's what's going to open it. So he's going to be and I think he was the one that checked it earlier, too, so he knows. And I think the chat liked your last pun there.
Well, I'm very glad. Just to make sure they know I appreciate their love, I just threw in my own little emote. Anyways, now that we're entering Turtle Rock, we're going to be finding out exactly what's going to be required Are we going to be diving in for the big key? Are we going to get big key early? Are we going to get the boots? Are we going to see Laser Bridge? Is it really butter?
I don't know. We shall see soon enough. And of course, we're going to get through this torch room here. Thankfully, with the hook shot, it's very quick to do. Just light the 4 torches and hook shot yourself into the hole.
Ooh, managing to get it just in time to not only hit the torch, but have enough moments have enough frames to be able to select the menu and not have to wait to go around the corner. Very nice execution.
Always good to see.
Ooh, and speaking of nice execution, managing to have just enough time with the hookshot to avoid getting damage.
He's going to need all the health he can get, considering he still only has blue mail, and he's about to head into the chain shot room, one of the deadliest enemies in the game.
Oh, I definitely understand that one. Nothing like a bad cameo room to make everything worse. And are we going to see it? Nope, we aren't, because there's no boots in here. We did see the bootless equivalent, and there's the master key.
Yep, found the big key in the chain shot room, which is nice. Get that big chest still on the way. But again, will we see the play on Laser Bridge?
You know, at this point, they do have Brian. It is technically within the logic, as of V26, that they could go to Laser Bridge right now. They also have half magic, which means Laser Bridge wouldn't necessarily be that tough.
That's true. If he gets a little bit more magic before going in there, he can come in there fully armed and just use the key and burna to clear it right through. And gets that finishes that Poke-off just in time.
I love that bunny beam for the pug. That is so adorable. I can't help but comment on it every time. Oh my god.
Pug in a bunny suit. How do you go wrong?
Oh, that is so good. Ninjembro finally getting one of the longer cutscenes in the game done with. Probably was able to speed run. I think they could have sped run the entire dictionary at that point.
Probably.
Going into one of my quote-unquote favorite rooms of the game, the turtle room. Fortunately, with the lamp, not as big of a problem.
Yeah. Though I agree with when something Phantom Ryu often says, why is it the only dungeon that has turtles in it not be Turtle Rock?
Wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. And so is Phantom Ryu at that point. Wait a minute. My whole life is a lie. What the heck?
We've exposed the truth.
Talk about a new conspiracy. Ganon's tower's getting a break.
Anyway, FeralPigMan opted not to check the Mimic Cave, I noticed.
I mean, at this point, they are essentially in go mode, even if they don't have the boots. So they're probably assuming at this point that they're not going to find the boots.
And they're praying behind the hope that they don't need the boots?
Yep. Oh, and with the key, they are saying peace out to Laser Bridge.
Oh. Yeah, he is taking the risk, saying, no, it's not going to be there.
He's taking also a bigger risk by going and not using the safety door. But at this point in the race, I'm pretty sure they're more than confident they're not going to have to deal with that.
Let's hope he's right.
Oh, and Chad even throwing out to us a good point. He didn't just skip Mimic, but also the entire big chest path.
Yeah, he skipped a lot of chests, which means he at least skipped quite a few items.
That is some confidence. FeralPigMan must be feeling super behind, though, if they made that gamble.
When in fact, he's actually way ahead.
Yeah, the irony of it all. This is not how I expected this run to start going after seeing that FeralPigMan picked up both Hookshot and Golden Gloves so late.
Indeed, but nonetheless, he has defeated Trinex. He has his last crystal. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the message in the chat. It's time to start guessing. There are 22 possible item locations inside of Ganon's Tower. Where do you think the big key's hiding today? Subscribers and those who have put in more than 250 bits or more are eligible to join on the leaderboards.
And keep in mind, you have to put in a number. You could put the location if you're feeling extra sassy, but that does not count. However, I will at least give you kudos in chat. And if you win, today we are going to give you a wonderful prize of... Tell them what they're going to win, Shades.
Well, like I said, aside from being on the leaderboards here, you get a little bit of love and affection from all of us here.
I guess I'm going to hold on to this invisible booklet of cross-product puns. Joke's on all of you. And now that we are at the point that we have entered the actual area, we are pressing stop and we are waiting to see what happens next.
Indeed. Chest number 1, 5-arrow upgrade. Chest number 2, big bombs.
Come
Gonna have to go on the left
on,
side.
Bunk Lamp. Come on, Bunk Lamp. Meanwhile, the Ninjembro picks up the Cane of Burna. Or sorry, the Cane of Samaria. Come on, Bunk Lamp. No! The wrong key is on the Bunk Lamp. No! Foiled again. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I can officially declare FeralPigMan and ninjembro are now in Go!
Let's go! In the meantime, we're also going into the 4 chest room with the 3 Skelebros. We have 3 bombs. We have another small key. We have what are those?
Das Boots!
What are those? What are those? Anyways, we are seeing some Dark Magician strats from FeralPigMan.
Yeah, he's going back the other way. He's going to check right side.
This is something we haven't seen very often in the tournament, but I am always pleased to see.
Indeed, that brings us to 7 chests in. We still have not found the big key yet. Or 7 item locations.
This is going to get intense. We're going to see if this pays off. However, as we know, even though FeralPig doesn't know this yet, that does also mean he has the time to be able to cover it. That extra running around through Ice Palace really not helping Ninjembro at this point.
No, there was nothing there, and it didn't give him anything out of it. So, yeah, that was a waste. Chest number 8, bombs. Chest number 9, compass. Number 10, big heart, or piece of heart. And number 11, also piece of heart. So we're up to 11 now. Still haven't found it.
And quick dash strat out. Oh, almost getting trolled by the blue jelly. Ninjembro going into Turtle Rock.
Yep, and I think FeralPigMan is going to be, yep, he's using Cane of Burner strats to quickly get across. And he's going to be heading to the Armos Knight, the Ice Armos.
Nothing's ever wrong with a good old cane stash. Oh.
Tried to use the boots to bonk across, couldn't quite get it, so he's going to have to go the hard way.
So at this point, it's probably on Bob's chest, but I'm hoping it's always going to be top left side Armos room. Or Armos chest.
Well, let's see. We got Bob's chest coming up. I believe that's chest number 12. Say hi to Bob, everybody.
Oh.
Not in Bob's chest.
Big ol' buckus. Oh, Anti-Fairy going and making sure to zap some more magic out of that. And with the silver arrows, Ice Armos becoming nothing but a joke.
Not even the ice will stop him. All right, here's number 13. Small key, 14.
Oh, it's the mushroom.
15. We're getting high up there, folks.
Oh my god, what if it's actually in the rando room? We are going to see a full 22 chest clear.
No, what if it's in the tile room?
Oh no.
No.
V26 final troll.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up on chest number 16 now. What do we got here?
We're coming into the vanilla map room, and it's got 300.
Oh,
This is getting interesting. Deciding to forgo the boomerang strats, going for the cane strats, even with that little level of magic. Oh, that's right.
That's
they had
why.
the magic. They had the Gatorade. They had the Mountain Dew. How could I forget?
So yeah, it's coming down to the rando room now. If it's not in the rando room, it's in the tile room.
Oof. Here we go, everybody.
Oh,
We've
we
got
still have one more
literally-
chest along the way, so.
Survey
Number
says.
17.
Oh, it's Ether.
Ether! Oh, he's not
Oh.
checking rando room. He's
taking the gamble.
risk.
He's taking the gamble.
He is saying, you know what? Screw the rando room. I think it's in the tile. I'm going to just go ahead and take my punishment now.
Oof. This is a calculated gamble. On one hand, if it's in the tile room, he did just save himself about the same amount of time, if not maybe 45 seconds. However, if it is in the rando room, this gives ninjembro plenty of time to catch up.
Indeed, especially if he does decide to make the right play. Because FeralPigMan wasted a lot of time going back and forth here. That could cost him. All right, this is like 18.
Oh, it's in the
Small
rando
key!
It's in the rando room!
Oh,
V26 has done it again! The gamble has not paid off!
oh, he's got to go back. He
The
has gotta go back.
V26 psychological thriller top 10 anime betrayals on YouTube.
To be fair, this isn't the V26 trolling him. This is just him trolling himself.
Oh, it's all the psych.
'Cause
It's all
he
the
didn't
psych
have to do
gamble.
all
It's the
this.
gambler's fallacy. Or
Yeah, he psyched himself out. If he had just gone one way, he could have gotten the key. It's the fact that he decided not to go to the rando room and went back for the tile room. That's the trolling here. He trolled himself.
oh, I could see nothing but DJ Khaled coming in and saying congratulations and not even having to finish the sentence and just putting a doorknob in his hand.
So over to the rando room. 19, 20, 21, or 22. Those are your winning. Those are the last numbers we've got. So let's see which one's got the key. Number 19. Buttersword. Number 20.
20! And going for the meme, picks up... Not even picking up 22! My god.
And shout out to RD Walsh V for guessing the correct answer. Actually, he guessed the closest. He was the only one who came close. He actually guessed 19, but he was the closest.
I guess we're not playing on Price is Right rules.
He was the closest without going over. So actually, yes, we are.
Oh, you're right, we are.
Snowbear, you may have called 20, but you were not a subscriber or pay or donated 250 bits or more, so you did not get to participate.
That is the catch, indeed.
It's not pay to win, Silver Star. It's just pay to play. You still gotta win. You still gotta play to win.
Besides, technically, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime for free, and Twitch Prime gives you one free subscription per month, which you could be using to the Speed Gaming channels in order to get a free subscription, therefore making it not pay to win.
Yes.
Yes, hashtag sellout, hashtag no shame. What can I say? This community's pretty awesome. I'm more than happy to go and help contribute. And if it means a little bit of a pitch to help them get a little more finances out of it, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and let's bear in mind, we don't get paid to do this, so this isn't exactly going into our pockets here. But also, Siri and one of the developers of Twitch in the chat with a shill emote.
Oh, I can't remember whose is that, but I love that emote.
Also, shout out to Amethyst LOL with the Twitch Prime sub.
Hey! Oh, and Sim57 pointing out they can watch ads for free bits, confirming once again not pay to pay.
Yes.
Remember, try the fish, tip your waitresses or your waiters.
And Ninjembro starting on the left side. He might find the key a little faster, but will it be enough for him to catch up?
Twitch with the quick correction. Yes, you're right. Technically, your server. My brain just is on autopilot and didn't come up with the proper word in time. Apologies to anyone that got a little miffed by that.
From what I've read, tipping is something that should be banned anyway.
I'm not gonna go that too far, but I do agree. Anyways.
Moving on here. FeralPigMan getting to the last few rooms here.
Oh, skipping that chest, figuring he's seen all that he's need to see.
Well, he's got butter sword, blue mail, and silvers. I don't know what else he would need. I mean,
he doesn't need anything else per se, but who knows? That could have been red mail. That could have been extra bonus. Oh wait, no, we found red mail.
Exactly. I knew it wasn't red mail, so let's get check the last chest.
The disrespect Dairy Queen. The disrespect Dairy Queen. We can tell he's not going for the memes. He's going for the win.
Yeah. Wow. That was evil. As FeralPigMan gets this fight with Aghanim, Ninjembro finally picking up his big key, but he gets it a lot faster, so he got a little chance to catch up. Will it be enough? FeralPigMan having a pretty decent time here with Aga 2.
Ooh, getting a nice triple hit.
Nice way to finish off Akadu. And now it's time for the big pig.
Normally, you only see pigs that big at barbecues or pig roasts, but in this case, well, I don't think I'd want to eat a blue pig.
No, that's probably a pig that's probably gone bad.
Yeah, to say the least. Getting the BM slash, and a lesson about land slugs.
Indeed.
Getting the double hit off with that charge slash.
He is just wailing on Ganon. He's gonna probably one cycle of this at this rate.
Oh yeah, no, this is looking like a one cycle real quick. One cycle confirmed.
This will be a very quick fight for FeralPigMan. It's interesting at this point, considering how long FeralPigMan was behind this entire race, coming back and taking a lead, even after Ganon's tower trolled him as hard as it did.
It's funny, realistically, the bow was the key factor to the lead in this game.
Yeah, because he had trouble with both the hookshot and Titan's mitts, and we thought there was no way he could recover from that, but that bow cost Ninjembro everything. Getting the torch glitch there. Even though he doesn't really need it, it's always nice, nice little safety there. So 2 more hits should do it.
And with that, down he goes.
Perfect execution from FeralPigMan. You could not have done that any better if you tried. So GG to FeralPigMan with an amazing race, catching up out of nowhere to take the win, finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 7 seconds. Congratulations.
You could say the pug pegged the pig and turned it into a pug. Very fitting that the seed then apologizes, but then follows it up with a Mario reference.
And it looks like we got FeralPigMan here waiting for us for a chat. We'll go ahead and bring him in. FeralPigMan, congratulations, sir.
Thanks. Thank you. That was...
So, how about that hook shot and Titan's bits?
That was so painful.
It's funny, that entire time, we knew when ninjembro picked them both up, and we were sitting there going, it's going to be any amount of time that... Or sorry, wow, shiny ball syndrome, just seeing ninjembro go through that room. Anyhow.
FeralPigMan, congratulations, sir.
Wait,
Why am I... We're hearing your audio.
Sorry.
No, we're good. Anyways,
So,
now that I got
how
that
about the
going
hook shot
and figured
Titan's
out...
bits?
So, as I was saying, it only took us to go, it's a matter of time, and any amount of time that is taken between then and now is going to be such a huge loss of time for FeralPigMan. However, you did go into Palace of Darkness first. You not finding the hookshot until later ended up being a big deal, because you said, okay, well, I have no other choice to go here, and that saved you from going on a wild goose chase to figure out where the bow was, because ninjembro took a lot of time while you were clearing dungeons to figure out exactly where that was. So, as I was saying,
that actually makes a
only
lot
took
of sense.
us to go, it's a matter of time,
Because I was
and
like,
any amount of time that is taken between
I actually expected
then and
him to
now is
dot
going to
them
be
when I
such
was
a huge
in, like,
loss of time
in
for
T-Rock,
FeralPigman. However,
just
you did
because-
go into Palace of Darkness
Yeah,
first.
I mean,
You
leaving
not
the
finding
hook shot,
until later ended up being
saving the
a
Inquidian
big,
after Desert
big
and missing the
deal,
hook shot
because
was
you said,
huge,
okay,
and
well, I
then
have no other choice.
I totally
to
forgot
go
about
here,
Bombos.
and that saved you from going
Until I was
on
like,
a
oh, the
wild
last
goose chase
option I
to
have
figure
is
out where
first
the
chest
bow
swamp.
was, because
And then after I
ninjembro
opened swamp,
took
I was like,
a
wait,
lot
there's
of
Bombos.
time while you were
'Cause, like,
clearing
I totally
dungeons to
forgot
figure out
about it
exactly
until
where
then.
that was. It happens. Bombos tablet is one of the more commonly neglected or even forgotten about places for locations.
But yeah, that bow and pod was I guess pretty funny. Like, I had no idea what to expect. I mean, because I was like you said, I was running out of places to go. It was the only place I could go other than Agana. So, like, I knew there was something. I didn't really expect bow, but
Yeah, no, that was a rude surprise from the seed. However, more than that, we do want to talk about one very specific thing, what I am calling the top 10 anime deaths of Ganon's Tower. How did it feel to take that gamble to only find out the key was still in the rando room?
dude, so that was awful. So like I said, I thought I was way behind, and I never do that route. I always do left side.
Yeah, it was actually really, from my perspective, it was really cool seeing someone go and do Dark Magician strats.
Yeah. So, sorry, I totally missed your message that you're using my audio still. But
Sorry.
yeah. So like
also, Go ahead.
I did that. I did Dark Magician, and then I went left, obviously. And then since I don't do that route, I totally forgot about Rando Room. Like I forgot about so many other things, and just I assumed it was in Tile Room. And then when it wasn't in Tile Room, I was like, wait, what did I forget? Oh crap! There's those 4 chests.
Yeah, you always gotta hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we should comment that Ninjembro has just finished up with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 15 seconds, and he is ready to join us as well. So let me bring him in here. Ninjembro, GG, sir.
GG.
GG indeed.
GG. So I'm guessing it's the bow that screwed me over?
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
are
That
correct.
and dipping into Ice Palace unnecessarily. I think those two things are what cost you in the end.
Yeah, well, Mire wasn't necessary either, was it?
No. So
So I
those
went
two
into
dungeons
Mire.
cost you.
Yeah, Mire and Ice Palace.
Yeah, although it did seem like Mire was a little less time than Ice Palace. If you managed to skip Ice Palace, this would have been a very, very close race.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured after I found the bow and then immediately found the cane afterwards.
It's crazy. In the beginning, we saw you grab the hook shot, and we just went, oh my goodness, this is huge. And then you checked Bombo's tablet much earlier than FeralPigMan. However, FeralPigMan made the blessing in disguise of not picking up the hook shot until after Aga 1. And
Oh, wow.
therefore he said, okay, well, I have no other choice going into pod. And that's when he found the bow. And that was when suddenly the avalanche turned around.
Yeah, I could see how that would happen. Because you'd have to check. The bow basically unlocked go mode. Everything else was just there pretty much in like normal routing.
Yeah, my go mode item was hammer because it took me so long to check Bombo, so I got Titan's Mitts and then hammer. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I think hammer was what, Mire Shed?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Also-
of course, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to also make a quick note, just for wondering where they were. The boots were actually in GT.
Oh,
Yeah.
you never found the boots?
Yep.
No, Ninjembro did not find. But to be fair, FeralPigMan, you pretty much full cleared Cannon's tower. Even doing
Oh,
the
yeah.
tile room.
I skipped one chest, but it wasn't tile room. I skipped the last chest in rando room because I was like, I'm just gonna, and whatever. I'm just gonna bomb myself and then mirror out.
You went for the meme. It's all good.
But in the end, that also helped you a little bit too, because you still had a very commanding lead by that point, and you ended up finding the butter sword also in Ganon's tower, so made your fight with Ganon much easier.
Tempered sword, yeah, but tempered was in the same room as Big Key, wasn't it?
Yeah, tempered was with the big.
Oh, you never got. Oh, what sword upgrade did I get that you didn't get then?
Or no, I meant butter sword. Butter sword was there.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
Also, I like in the credits, the vampire skewers is the master's, as the pendant, or as the pedestal.
Yeah, and part of my quietness between loud traffic and just still processing that entire scene in my head with the constant switching of who could have been in the lead, this was pretty intense overall. I have to say, both of you had very clean Mothula fights, as I mean, granted, expected. And yeah, no, other than that, most of your choices were all pretty solid.
Yeah, you guys had a pretty solid run. Any final words before we wrap this up?
I mean, my only words are kind of against myself. Like, I'm just upset with how I played. Like, my execution was just terrible this run. I should probably do a little bit of practice between races this week. But, yeah, FeralPigMan, definitely GG. You made it into the group stage. I still have to have an uphill battle here.
Yeah, GG. I'm sure you'll make it.
I'm certainly hoping.
GG to both
But,
you guys, but
Indeed.
But folks, do not go anywhere, because coming up here in literally just a few minutes, we will have another race here on this channel, GamerCal versus Rywek, starting here shortly. So you can look forward to that. We'll pretty much be handing the reins off to Ben Teasy and HEA408 to commentate that race here in just a few minutes. But thank you guys so much for joining us. If you enjoyed everything today, be sure to give both of our runners a follow here on Twitch, as well as our tracker, also Hiei408, and as well as myself and my co-commentator Glenty. Glenty, thank you so much. This has been such fun to do.
Shades, it has been absolutely an honor. Anytime, dude, anytime.
And as I always like to say, folks, rock on!
We will see you soon.